Today we're going to learn how to make sausage gravy my way. Not necessarily the only way, but my way. Obviously you're going to need sausage. This is patty sausage. You can do it with link sausage, but you don't get nearly as much grease, and the grease is what gives it the flavor. We're going to need flour, butter, milk, and biscuits to put it on. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start cooking our sausage. I started cooking on high until I get the sausage splattering a little bit, fried up real good, and then I'll cut the heat back down to medium high and go from there. Okay, I've got the sausage cooked on one side, got the other side starting to cook. I've turned my heat down to medium high now, and now I will break apart the sausage. And this will allow it to get a good thorough cook, and it helps get some of the grease slash flavor out of it. And then also, obviously, you have, instead of big patties, you have little pieces of sausage in your gravy. Now, a lot of people, when they're making their gravy, they add all kinds of things, different seasonings and like that. And that's fine. For whatever you like, add it. But this right here will help you make your base gravy that you can add whatever you want to, which you will add your seasonings usually when you're adding your milk. That's where the seasonings will go in. Okay, the main thing that makes gravy good is the grease, which is the flavor from your sausage. Most of your cuts today are very lean, so you don't have near as much. I compensate by using butter. And I use about this much. And what I'm cooking here is the average for 2 people, although I can eat it all myself. But by adding the butter, get it down in there, it gives you a real good stock to work with. You've got to have it to balance out the flour that you'll be adding. And it also helps cook the sausage because it's basically deep frying the sausage. And as we all know, we Southerners love to deep fry anything. Now, I've got my butter all melted, and I will use, this is a 1/4 cup scoop, and I'm probably not actually using a full 1/4 cup. The main thing is ratios. I don't actually measure things, just a little bit more. I want to be able to get this mixed in with the butter so I make a slight paste out of it, but I want a little more butter than what flour I have. So I'll get it all mixed in here. And this whole process is very, very quick to make. As you can see, the flour is mixing with the butter. It's bubbling up, it's cooking a little bit, and it's still quite liquid. It's not dried out by too much flour. If you get too much flour, just add some more butter. Now I'm adding 2 cups of milk. If you use whole milk, this will thicken up very fast. This is skim milk, and not by choice, it's a cholesterol thing. But anyway, now all I want to do is get all of these patches where you can feel the paste. You want to get it separated and get it mixed in with the milk. Now right now I've still got my heat on medium high, but I'm going to turn it on up to high because I've already gotten most of this mashed out and separated, and it's mixing with the milk real well. And you basically just want to keep it from burning on the bottom. Just keep it moving, keep stirring around, and then as the heat comes up, it'll start to thicken. Now you can see that it's starting to thicken up. And I made this a little on the thin side, but the longer you cook it, the thicker it will get. Now you can see where it's starting to boil. There's little bubbles coming up on it, and we are done. And there is your gravy. And I keep stirring it even after I pull it off of the heat, because the bottom of the pan is still hot and it can still burn. But There's just some good gravy. You might want it thicker. You might want more seasoning added to it. That's all up to you and what you add to it. But now all that's left to do is add it to the biscuits. Enjoy.